All right, so we're getting into the end of the year, and I wanted to show you the best deals in all of Dallas, Texas for those large luxury homes. So we're out here in Sandrock Ranch, one of the nicest communities over here in the Aubrey, Texas area. This place has it all and has amenities that rival any other community here in Dallas, Texas. But we've got the 70-foot lot model homes here with Highland Homes, the nicest homes in this neighborhood. And I just locked in an unbelievable deal for some clients that reached out through this channel. We're going to get into more of that later, but we've got 70-foot oversized lots. These homes are around 3,500 up to around 4,500 square feet. So big, large homes, and you're not going to believe the price tag that we have here today. So I'm going to show you this gorgeous model home, and then we're going to hop over into one of the nicest specs that you're going to see anywhere and some of the best deals, or the best deal I've seen in Dallas, Texas. So let's go ahead and check it out. All right, so this is Highland's 289 floor plan. This is their model on this 70-foot lot. I do want to show you outside a little bit, kind of give you an idea of how wide this lot is. So you got a huge driveway over the left side of the house and tons of space. So a lot more house you can't see from directly in the front. But this home starts at around 3,900 square feet and goes up to just under 4,400 square feet. Can be a 4-bed, 4.5 bath, or a 5-bed, 5.5 bath with, of course, your game room, media, and study dining. So just about everything you could possibly want for a large family home. But some of the features in this house are going to blow you away, especially that laundry room. So you've got your double door entry right at the front of the house. Nice modern look, and those tall 20-foot soaring ceilings that everybody likes right when you walk into the house. So over to the right side of the home, we've got our big, beautiful office space. Highland does a great job with the huge windows everywhere and the extremely tall ceilings in here. It looks like 13, 14-foot ceilings. They do have these shutters on here. That would be an option that you could do after the fact, but I've got to connect for that. But a big, wide open office space. Lots of things that you could do with this. And it's huge. The tall ceilings throughout, 8-foot glass doors right here at the entrance. And of course, this would be the sales rep office, but right now it is a sales rep's office, but we would be using that as your garage space. So that would be walled off right there. But over here to the left side of the house, you're gonna have your first little powder bathroom. So nice little powder bath. Additional storage closet. And then you're right here towards the middle of the home. Once again, beautiful ceilings, nice tall, beautiful staircase. Then over to the left side, we've got our media room. So the downstairs media room is definitely getting more popular. We've got the double farmhouse doors right here to get into here. That would be an option that you could choose, but a good size media room space right off of the main living area, right in the middle of the house. And of course, your little media closet right there for everything you have set up in here. So more storage. Anytime you have a staircase, you're gonna have a big storage closet. Of course, it's being used for storage right now. And then this is where it really opens up. So the main living space in this house is stunning. And the price point is going to blow you away for this type of home. So you got your 20-foot soaring ceilings, your nice modern fireplace right there, a little glass inserts, a little flip of a switch, we can get that going. And they've carried that all the way up to the top of the ceiling, which looks really good. So what I love about it back here is you see you've got all those windows up top, as well as the sliders and windows next to it. So basically this entire wall just about is windows. So lots of natural light coming into this place. And you can see just how much cabinet space you have all throughout. So your little coffee bar area over here, and then tons of kitchen space. And then you can see into the second floor of the home from this part of the house, as well as the front that we just came from. So because this is such a tall soaring ceiling, it's super long in here. You're gonna have your dining space right here in the middle. I know some people like that, some people don't. I think it looks really good. It makes this whole area just look a whole lot bigger. So you got tons of room for seating over here. And once again, your little section that they built out over here, that's going to be an option that you can do. They've been doing that in a lot of even their spec homes that we're going to show you here in just a little bit. And then a huge kitchen space and a little eat-in kitchen area right over there. So you've got your double oven in here, floor-to-ceiling cabinets, quartz countertops, big island, nice little farmhouse sink right over here, your oversized vent hood. And some of this stuff is going to be even more updated in the home we're going to show you next, because this model has been here for quite a while now. So a smaller eat-in kitchen area. This table makes it look like a smaller area, but you could definitely put a larger one if you needed. You've got your double door exit right over here. And then remember, you've got your huge table right over there. So we'll see if we can get outside and check out this back patio space. So nice big covered patio. I love the pavers they put out here. You're gonna have options to choose from as far as that goes. Your large sliders. And then they've continued with those super tall soaring ceilings even on the patio space. So you could actually close this entire thing in with those electric shades that I talk about a lot to keep the bugs out. Because this time of year, we're here in fall, it's super nice out. Perfect time to do something like that. And then you've got your gas connection. So you could either have somebody come build out a outdoor kitchen. I always recommend doing that after the fact. You're gonna save money. It's gonna be more customizable and you're just gonna like it better. So pretty big size lot, 70-foot lot, so 70 feet wide. Looks like about 135, 140 foot deep. So much bigger than your typical lot size. So you can see the side yard on both sides. This is a huge house. We're sitting, over 4,000 square feet, and you still got tons of yard space. Of course, this is an additional landscaping, but you got plenty of room for a pool, anything you want to do out here. Lots of options. And if you wanted to build this patio out, that's something that Highland could do as well. But once again, I kind of recommend doing that after the fact. So if we haven't met yet, my name is Preston Gale. I'm a local realtor here in the Dallas area, and I've been helping hundreds of people relocate through this channel in the last couple of years. So if you're having any thoughts of moving to Dallas area, want to know anything about new construction, resale, or just have questions in general, please don't hesitate to reach out. That is why I do these videos. So make sure to give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I'd love to help you and your family make a smooth move to Dallas. You go back through the main kitchen area right here and into the back corner of this beautiful home. So nice large bedroom. I believe this is the master. Yes, this is the master. So you've got the elevated ceilings in here. They've done the bump out over here. So this, if you decide to build, this would be an upgrade for you. So they bumped this out. So you've got all this additional 7-foot windows throughout and a little seating area. A lot of people put couches there. But they've been doing that in a lot of their specs. Some of their specs are nicer than this model home. That's why I want to show you one here in just a little bit, because we're getting absolutely insane deals right now. So you got a nice little barn door. It's going to close off this little area. Of course, you got your linen closets. Got to show those because every once in a while people get upset with me for not showing all the closets. I hear you out there. Got a nice little seating area over there. Huge vanity, nice window. And then a huge standalone modern soaker tub right there. And a separated vanity. And a beautiful frameless glass shower. Floor to ceiling. Tile looks really, really good. So really good size bathroom. Nice and luxurious. And then a huge closet. Look at the size of this closet. It's nice and echoey in here. But lots you could do with this space after the fact. I know it leaves a lot to be desired. That's how most builders do it. But just keep in mind, you could do so much with this. This is the size of, or actually bigger than most bedrooms that you see out there. So a huge, huge closet space. So I can't wait to show you the laundry room in this space because it is insane. Oh, I did forget. You got nice little pantry space right over here. Now we're back in the main living area, kitchen area, and over on this side of the house, there's a lot more to show you. So this is where you would be coming in from the garage space. So there'll be a door there. You got your mud bench right here. These are 3-car garages. And then, so you had the little pantry over there, but you basically have a butler's pantry right over here. So huge amount of storage space in this house. Really cool setup. So a large butler's pantry. If you wanted to make the coffee bar and everything in here, you could easily do so. Then check out this laundry room. Unbelievable. I don't think anybody is going to be complaining about this laundry space. So big window up here at the front, room for your fridge. Basically, I mean, you could make this into a craft room. I mean, there's a lot you could do with this space. You got a sink over here, seating area on both sides over here, tons of cabinets, all the tile work, and it just swallows these huge washer and dryers. So really cool setup. Nice and separated, so you're not gonna hear these guys going if you're running those at night. But one of the nicest and largest laundry rooms you're gonna see in any home, regardless of the price points we are looking at. And then one more look at this awesome butler's pantry. So remember, we had a pantry on that side as well as that huge butler's pantry right over there. You're gonna have additional bedroom back here, which is super important because you got your own ensuite. So 2 bedrooms downstairs, which is huge for those of you who have older parents and things like that. And I like how it's in the back of the house. So most of them are in the front, makes it, a little bit louder when people are coming in and out. But check out the size of this bathroom and closet space for this bedroom. So oversized vanity right here. You got a nice walk-in shower, floor to ceiling tile right there. And then a really generously sized walk-in closet. So once again, a huge bedroom, bathroom, closet space right here at the back of the house, nice and quiet, away from everything, which is a nice plus and much different than most places. So we've seen a lot of house, but we got a whole upstairs to look at, so let's go check it out. All right, so we're here at the upstairs portion of the home. You got a nice little bridge right here. They carried the hardwood floors to the upstairs, so you got access. You can see everything from the second floor in the back, as well as the front. You got your beautiful winding staircase right here. So this is going to be your game room / flex room space right here. Lots and lots of room. I've got a nice little seating area, TV, little bump out section over here that I think looks really cool. Fun for the kids. They'll hang out, sit here and watch some foosball going on. It's a lot what you can do with this space. Let's see what doors here. So more linen closets. And then this is like an additional flex room space right here in between the bedrooms, which I think is really cool. So they made it into like a little reading nook / homework area right here. So big wide open space, can be utilized as a second playroom. And you've got a lot more bedrooms and bathrooms. So here's the first of the bedrooms, probably one of the smallest up here, but still a really good size. You can see it just eats up the furniture, how big this is. All gonna have the nice walk-in closets. And this will be the shared bathroom right here. Really good size. And this one's gonna have its own bathroom. So huge bedroom here. Really wide. Plenty of room for the seating area. Don't have any lights on over here. Get you some lights on. So big walk-in closet once again. You've got a linen closet right here. And then you got your own large bathroom space right here with that floor to ceiling tile, huge vanity. So 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms over here on this side. Your nice flex space. And then this one is going to be set up as the nursery. So this one will probably be the smallest of the bedrooms right here. And it's also got its own little bathroom. So it's like right outside of the bedroom space, but you've actually got a door to shut this off. So it can be open for guests or have it closed. All right, so a gorgeous model home here. We're gonna get a little bit more into the pricing details of this area and hop over into a brand new spec home that just got completed or very close. And it is gonna blow you away, and the pricing is absolutely incredible. So a little more info about this particular community. You're gonna have a massive pool with a playground, splash pad, and a massive event center. And they've even got their own elementary school out here in one of the biggest tree houses you have ever seen anywhere. That's gonna be absolutely amazing for kids out there. But we're here at our next spec home, and as you can see right across from us, we've just got a huge wooded area that's gonna be like that forever. So if you're in one of these homes, this spec home right here behind us that we're about to show you in a minute, you've got literally nobody across from you. But a little more information, that model that we just checked out, that one was around 4,400 square feet. Had everything you could possibly want in that amazing laundry space. You're gonna be looking at a price in the low 800s for that house. That same type of home is going to sell well into the millions in many other locations. But this next home we're gonna be showing you is gonna be the Treviso floor plan, sitting around 3,700 square feet, 4 bed, 4 full bath, 2 half baths, game room, media, and a study all on one floor. So amazing, and I can't wait to get into pricing. So right here at the front of the house, this is all on one floor. So big wide lot across from those beautiful trees. Double door entryway. We don't have furniture in here, so you're gonna have to bear with me. Stick with me, because you're gonna love this house. So the white oak, beautiful wide plank flooring, huge long entryway, pretty tall ceilings here at the front of the house. We just came through those big double doors right there, so lots of natural light coming into this place. You're gonna have your ensuite bathroom right here at the front. Now we've got like 13-foot ceilings in all these bedrooms, which is insane, 13, 14 feet. There are a couple areas that aren't quite complete. You'll see some tape and things like that. You'd have a light up here, but you got your ensuite bathroom right here, and a nice walk-in closet. And remember, this home is for sale. They've got a handful of these homes completed right now, all different, but all absolutely gorgeous, well into the 3,000 plus square foot range with insane pricing. So this is gonna be your first little half bath right here for your guests to use. Storage closet throughout. You got 8-foot doors everywhere. Your next bedroom, once again, that huge ceilings, and you're gonna make sure you gotta stick around, because I know when it's an empty house, it's not super exciting, but the main living area in this place is absolutely incredible. So one more bedroom up front, big wide open bedroom, those tall ceilings. Once again, this one's even got a walk-in closet with a little window space and a full bathroom. So multiple full ensuite bathrooms, all on one floor. Now we get to go to the exciting stuff. Check out this living area. Absolutely insane. So this would be your dining space right over here, right off of the kitchen. But as you can see, you have one of the largest islands anywhere, regardless of the price point. Unbelievable. So I don't even know how long this island is. I'm gonna be throwing out a guess, 14, 15 feet. Probably the longest island I've ever seen. And then with that, you've also got this entire area right here. So you've got seating all along this, as well as this entire island wrapped around. So you've got tons and tons of room for entertaining. This is an entertainer's paradise house right here. This little pantry wraps around the corner there. You got high-end cafe appliances with the double oven. Two-tone cabinets. Under counter lighting, you've got the LED puck lights up at the top. Floor to ceiling cabinets. And this is a feature that you just don't see too many places, is the farmhouse sink with the window right here looking out. So most of the time, it's always going to be right in the island, but you've got multiple islands. Of course, that would be where your fridge goes. But just one of the coolest kitchen setups that I have ever seen. So across from your main dining space, this is where you're going to be coming into the house. So you come in the house, you've got your mud bench right here. Of course, they're going to put hooks up here. Nice large laundry space, tons of cabinetry, storage. They've even got a place for your fridge. So additional fridge right there. And then your washer and dryer right over here. They can put more cabinets up there if you wanted to. That's the thing as well. Because these are spec homes, usually they won't change anything. But right now, end of the year, man, we're getting some change orders done. And we can get some stuff done for you if you don't like some of the options that are in here. So I just want to show you. These are all going to be the either 3-car or the 3-car tandem garage. And this one actually has a bump out. So this is a 3.5-car garage. So you've got all that storage area over there behind the wall on both sides, as well as this. Highland Homes is the only one that does 8-foot garage doors. Usually there's 7. And then they've got 10-foot ceilings in here for overhead racks and things like that. So I've seen some people that actually close these in, put a little AC unit on the wall, and make this into a gym. So just keep that in mind. There's lots of options as far as what you could do with this space. But as far as entertaining, it doesn't get much better than this right here. We haven't even made it into the living room area yet. So right off your dining space, you've got a huge game room section right here. If you wanted to change out this flooring, you don't like carpet, we can definitely get that done for you. The tall soaring ceilings, once again, big tall windows, lots of natural lights, and then tucked away into the corner, got your media room space already painted black for you for the perfect movie viewing. But love the layout of this home. And the office space is actually in that back corner back there. So instead of your office space being right at the front of the house, it's nice and private and quiet right in the back of the home. So here in the main living room space, that ceiling height gets up to about 20 feet. So beautiful ceiling height. If you wanted to put the beams up here, we could definitely get that done. Got your huge glass sliders back here with the double door or more windows up top. And then all of this, I don't even know how exactly you would lay this out. I have to see this furnished. They will have a furnished model of this somewhere, I can guarantee it. So your little wine bar area over there, if you want to make that a wet bar, you definitely could. But just give you an idea how big this space is. So technically you could make this into the dining space if you wanted to, and you got room for a massive table as well as over there. So here in the back corner of the house, you got your 8-foot glass doors entering into your beautiful office space with those tall soaring ceilings. Nice and bright at the back of the home. Much different than most of the places that you're going to see. So in the back corner of the home, in a traditional spot, so you've got an additional exit into your back patio. And that's one of the things I got to show you in this house. Crazy. So never seen this in a floor plan, but you've got a little half bath in your backyard. So if you wanted to put a pool back here on your big oversized lot, nice little lap pool, you've got a bathroom right there. So you don't have to worry about kids tracking in water into the house. And then your master suite. So they did the bump out in here already, even though it's a spec home. Big, tall, soaring ceilings. Those hardwood floors throughout. And of course, this is a brand new glassed-in shower, frameless. This is just tape right there because it just got it done. But big, wide open bathroom, super bright in here. Of course, we'll get you shades and all that. Don't worry about that. But separated vanity, little seating area over there, nice and wide. Doesn't feel cramped in here whatsoever. Nice little recessed ceiling. Tons of natural light. The standalone soaker tub right there. And then a beautiful, oversized Frameless glass shower. It's even got the fancy little drain right there in the middle. So not your typical little rounded drain. So a little custom feature you just don't see very many spots. And the double shower heads. The linen closet. And your master closet. So huge master closet. Even wraps around into the corner over there. You're gonna have a little hanging rack right here. And of course you can customize this however you want later on. But this is a huge, huge closet. So beautiful bathroom, beautiful master suite, and one of the nicest main living areas as far as entertainment goes. If you love to entertain, it doesn't get any better than this. So to get into something exciting, that is the spec homes. I talk about that all the time here on my channel. If you're looking to build, you're gonna pay a whole lot more. But if you're looking for a spec home, you can move a little faster. Maybe you can hold it for a little bit. You're gonna get an insane deal. So some of these homes were to build. If you wanted to build some of these houses, you're gonna look into that $900,000 range. But if you moved on one of these spec homes, like the deal I just got on my clients, Karen, if you're watching, thank you so much. You're gonna get an insane deal. So you can get this house right here, probably into the mid 700,000s for this home with those year-end savings. So we've negotiated another 80-something thousand off of the price of this home listed online, as well as got her a 4.99% interest rate that they're offering, and then an additional $10,000 in closing costs and blinds. So the best deal I've seen anywhere in Dallas, Texas. If you wanted to build this home anywhere else, I'm telling you, Frisco, Prosper, those types of areas, your Mustang Lakes, these homes, these exact same floor plans, mosaic, are going into the $1 to $1.6+ million range for the same house. You're getting it at less than half the price here in Sandrock Ranch in Aubrey, Texas. And we're only about 12 minutes down the street from Mosaic, where they're selling them for $500,000+ more. So if you're looking to move to Dallas, you have any questions at all, you want to find the best deal, you want to find the best neighborhood to fit your family's needs, the best school district, please let me know. I do this every single day. I'm out here filming, or I'm out here with clients. I've built amazing relationships with all these builders and so many clients, so I know how to work the system and get you the best deal and make it as seamless as possible. And if you're out of state or out of the country, I can take care of those walkthroughs, inspections, everything for you. So once again, give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I would love to help you and your family make a smooth move to Dallas. Make sure to check out this next video.